Welcome, strong and flexible friends. Today's mobility video is for whenever you finish work or you finish the gym and you just need a couple of stretches to loosen up and to wind down. You will need a ball for this video, so get yourself a golf ball, a cross ball, any sort of hard ball for some soft tissue work. Let's get started. First one, Sphinx pose, after a very famous Egyptian artifact. Elbows underneath the shoulders, widen the feet, wider than your mat or wider than they want to go. This helps soften the glutes, soften the lower back. We're pressing lightly out of the shoulders now. We're not forcing anything because we are trying to relax into this, calm our nervous system down. We sit here, we breathe, get a little bit of extension into the spine, soften the lower back, soften the glutes. And just being in this position alone is so helpful if we have manual jobs where we are in a constant rounded position or at desks all day. Not that a flex spine is bad for you, but in certain times of the day, it just becomes a little bit fatiguing and our posture gets caught in these positions. Not to go on a rant on flex spines, but a flex spine is helpful if we are lifting up heavy objects or performing hollow holds like gymnasts do. Helps us get more core activation and utilize our lower back musculature. But those times are few and far between. Anyways, spinal flexion rant over. Let's chill, let's relax into this. Look over your left shoulder, look over your right, nice and gently. Keep the head up though, try not to look down. A little bit of rotation in the spine. Nice and easy. Option here to extend the elbows. If it feels good, plant the hands underneath. You come up into an upward dog, flex position. If that doesn't feel good to transition out of, you can just walk the hands up under the shoulders, down, press up into all fours. Your left foot is going to replace your left hand. You shimmy your back leg behind you up to the knuckles so we take the pressure off the wrists. What I want you to do now is make sure that back knee is comfortable, that the soft area just in front of the patella is in contact with the mat and you're not digging any bone into the ground. And we relax here, breathe softly. Going to breathe all the air out of our bellies. 3 breaths on me, 3 in, and 3 out. 2 in, and 2 out. 1 in, and 1 out. Back onto the hands. Your back leg is going to lift up. You press into the toes, extend the right knee. We shimmy round in a clockwise direction, getting into the hip and the back hip extensor. Swap it around, opposite direction. Very nice. Stay nice and strong in the hands here. Protract the scapula in order to lift the leg back out of the way. We then enter that quadruped again. Right hand is replaced by the right foot. Shimmy that back leg away from the body, up onto the knuckles. Remember to adjust. You will find resistance when you first enter a stretch. The stretch receptors shout at you, and sometimes that makes you tighten up and force things. A little bit of effort, no stress. Find that stretch sensation, acknowledge it, relax into it. Breathe all the air out of your belly. 3 breaths on me. 3 in, and 3 out. 2 in, and 2 out. 1 in, and 1 out. Planting the hands up on the left toes, clockwise, a little bit of rotation, working out any tension that we may be carrying in the hips, opposite way. Nice and strong, bring the leg back. We're then going to lay down on our backs, hugging the knees to the chest, planting the feet now, rotate the knees to the right, rotate the knees to the left. If you find that your knees come in contact with each other, widen your foot stance. This just helps us take any pressure off the lower back, letting gravity aid us. Getting rid of that tension, hug the knees to the chest. We're going to breathe here, nice and soft. Adjust your neck so the chin is tucked slightly and the spine is elongated. Breathe all the air out of your belly. Three breaths on me. 3 in. Expand your belly, then your chest. 3 out. Two in. Belly, then chest. 2 out. 1 in. And 1 out. Great work. Crossing the right ankle over the left knee, dropping the left knee down to the ground, grabbing a hold of the top of the right knee, working your hands across to the lateral aspect of it. We pull that towards our upper body till we feel a nice stretch in the outer glute. 3 breaths on me. 3 in and 3 out. 2 in and 2 out. 1 in, and on your exhale, sink lower and deeper into the stretch. Pulling the knee a little bit further across the body. Letting the hand go to the medial aspect of the knee, bringing it across, planting the feet again, crossing the right knee, bringing it down, walking the hand up, shift the hips if you need. Nice stretch position. Like I said, acknowledge it, accept it. Little bit of effort, no stress. Breathe all the air out of your belly. 3 breaths on me. 3 in and 3 out. 2 in and 2 out. 1 in and 1 out. Medial aspect of the knee, bring it across. Then look to grab your ball. We then find a medial aspect of our C-spine musculature. We use the opposite hand to place the ball into that area. We keep this hand here to keep the ball secure. We let the weight of our head drop back into the ball. You're going to find a lot of resistance here, a lot of pain. If you're making a funny face, you're doing it right, as I always say. We breathe, relax. Let the weight of your head do its work to relax the soft tissue of the upper neck. If you're looking for more, you can place a hand gently on the forehead. That does intensify things, so remember we want to relax into this for a long period of time. If you want to keep going with this soft tissue work, you can look left, look right ever so slightly. You can pause the video, spend as much time as you need here, maybe a minute or 2 minutes till things start to free up. Then I'm going to lift my head ever so slightly, remove the ball, swap around opposing side. Find that area of tenderness just at the base of the head here. It takes a little bit of fidgeting about sometimes to get it to relax in there. Letting gravity and the weight of my head work into that ball and relaxing everything. Turning the nervous system from sympathetic to parasympathetic. If you're looking for more, a little bit of weight on that forehead. Looking left, looking right. Lift the head up ever so slightly, let the ball go, remove it, up onto your right hip. We're going to work into the forearms and the little muscles that make up the hands and the tendons in between the metacarpals, the fingers. Stretching out the forearms here, forward and back. If you can't get the fingertips towards the knees, that's okay. They may go out here. If so, lean left, lean right, rather than just forward and back to make the most of the stretch. When you're ready, lift up onto the fingertips, proceed with caution. If you feel any pain or discomfort, back out of the stretch now. If not, look for a little bit of a stretch in those fingertips. A few more just like that. Walking the hands round, safely and slowly exiting the stretch position. We enter a seated position. We are then going to move our right hand outside of our right hip. We move our left ear towards our left shoulder, keeping the shoulders down. Looking for a nice stretch on the neck and upper trapezius. Breathe all the air out of your belly. 3 in and 3 out. 2 in and 2 out. 1 in and 1 out. If it feels good, you can look towards the armpit, like you're smelling your armpit, and back up. Using the opposite hand to safely lift the head back up. Left hand drops. We then move the right ear towards the right shoulder. Breathing all the air out of the belly. 3 breaths on me. 3 in and 3 out. 2 in and 2 out. 1 in and 1 out. If it feels good, you can look towards that armpit. Back up. Right hand to temple, pushing up. Great work. We will then finish class back in that Sphinx pose, getting a little bit more extension. Stay here as long as you need. Remember to relax the lower body and widen the stance. If you enjoyed these videos, like and subscribe for more. If you have any requests on videos, let me know in the comments. And if you're looking for feedback on demos and flexibility issues that you may have, join the Strengthen Tribe, an online community dedicated to helping you get pain-free and create strong and flexible joints. Just what you need. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you again soon.